Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to a YouTube video, not a Twitch stream. However, you are going to be watching content from a Twitch stream. So if you want to comment on these live or join us live for the TMG previews, make sure to click the link down below. And maybe during one of the events, you'll be featured. How about that? Let's get to the content.
So, we're looking at Engadget's sort of summary, and then we'll dive into the Ars Technica, more technical articles. So, as I said, I haven't really looked at anything prior. It was just sort of like, oh, there's a couple of things, like Brandon ended up posting some stuff in the Discord, and so I just sort of like, okay, you know what, I'll just talk about it on stream, whatever. All right, so first thing they announced apparently was the iMac. Okay, so let's see, they were discontinuing the iMac, if I remember correctly, the old ones. So that was end of life, so makes sense they announced a new iMac here. Why is it only 24 inches? Wait, what? 24-inch iMac, that tiny, and it has lots of colors. Is that the TLDR? It has the M1 chip. Less noise, less overheating, percent quieter. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a moment. We have the iPad Pro was announced. Let's see. We added the M1 chip. Do they beat the old screen? They did. Ooh, they added a mini LED screen. Noise. We have AirTags. Long await. Wait, 2 years of rumors. Hold up. I don't remember seeing any rumors for AirTags. Legit. Does anyone remember rumors for AirTags? Because I don't freaking remember these. Where it's like 2 years of rumors. Yeah, what? Where are you pulling this from, Engadget? I have no idea what you're referring to. What? Rumors for what? The AirTags. Where it's like, you lost a ding, but good thing you have AirTags. Just be like, where's my AirTags? I assume, because they're supposed to be the competition for Tile. And then D-Brand freaking memed on them hardcore. Yeah, freaking Freedom brought it up. I believe the tweet of D-Brand memeing on Apple, I think, is in the Discord. I think Brandon posted it there. Premium plastic slabs. It's supposed to be like, if you lose, it's like, are you familiar with the Tile tags? It's equivalently the same bloody thing. So let's see. Go on sale. Put this single file will set you back $30. 4-pack will be 100. Oof. U1 chip. Yeah, so it's like, you know, you can use the app of like, I lost my iPhone or whatever, and you're not familiar with Tiles? Yes, it's pretty much a GPS tag. TLDR, it's a GPS tag. Oh yeah, the find my phone, find my network. Yeah, so it's under, so it uses that for, yeah. Putting an emphasis on privacy. Let's see. And then Apple TV has an upgrade. Actually, what was the last time friggin' Apple TV had an update? I'm pretty sure Apple TV has been like the same bloody thing since, what, like 2012? No. Not, it can't be that long. 2015? What's the Apple brand cost? $30 for one, 100 for four. Tile, I believe, let me look it up. I will tell you how much Tile costs. We'll go to the Amazon, find out with Tile tags. They cost a 4-pack of Tile Pros. Why am I doing it in an Indian accent? It is $90, so it's $10 more. Wait, hold on. I'm getting two different prices. Hold the frick up. Wait. Tile Pro 2024 pack, high performance Bluetooth tracker, keys finder, item locator for keys, bags, wallets, more, 400 feet range, water resistant, 1 year replaceable warranty. Oh, these are the pros versus. All right, so there's the pros and the mates. The mates are $62 for a pack of 4, and the pros are $90. I don't know what the difference is. Any tech company, yeah, pretty much, you're not wrong. Let's see. What is the difference? The answer is I don't know. Oh, range. So the Pro's 400 feet, the Mate's 200 feet. For Bluetooth tracking, and then the stickers 4-pack is 55. Excuse me, what? Yeah, so it's like a Bluetooth tracker instead of a GPS tracker. And GPS trackers aren't quite as accurate, if I remember correctly, as like a Bluetooth tracker would be. If I remember correctly. I could be very wrong. Yeah, let's see. So the Apple TV 4K, so it's now 4K, better processor, A12 Bionic. Oh, it can do HDR now with Dolby Vision. Nice. So we have HDR. So you have a new processor, HDR, 4K. Use an iPhone to calibrate your TV for more accurate colors. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'll give them that. That's kind of sick. That they. All right. So normally, like if you're a Pixar animation artist, or you're doing a lot of like color grading for like movies or production studio or whatever, you usually get I think it's called a spider. I think it was with like a Y, and it tells you how accurate like your monitor is, and you can like kind of figure it out. And sometimes, depending on the color grading gear, it'll adjust stuff in your monitor. That's when you end up seeing like monitors that are rated like sRGB, 100 and 100% or 97%, or DCI-P3 97% or whatever. That kind of thing. So instead of having to buy something to calibrate potentially your TV, if you wanted to, you would just use your iPhone. That's kind of cool. Because that's more than likely something that they already have. And considering that the cameras on the iPhone is actually surprisingly good, I'll give them that one. Legitimately, I'll give them that one. Not bad. Let's see, that's $180. It has a new remote too. Fantastic. All right, we have Apple Podcasts, and none of us care about that. All right, let's deep dive. Let's see what Ars Technica has. All right, since we were talking about the Tile, we'll talk about that one first. Also, it was the first one in my tabs. Oh, look, they look so quirky too. Rob, Star, Derpy Face, Heart, whatever the frick these say. Juno. Oh gosh. Okay, so here you go. Freedom, if you're curious as well, you get to make use of this pretty much. So it's like really fine tracking. So let's see. Any other additional things? So yeah, so it uses the Find My app instead of Find My iPhone. So that got updated. Wow, Apple made an aggressive pitch on privacy, detailing various features meant to keep the devices to tracking objects instead of people. So, wait a moment. Back up. So if someone steals your, I say this is on like, we'll say keys because they have keys as an example. So if someone steals your keys and they're moving and you're trying to use track my keys, track my whatever the fricks, is it going to be like, nah, it's moving, mate. We can't do that. Is that what it's going to do? I'm not sure about that one. There's some like gyroscopic shenanigans where it's like, nah, I'm moving, I'm not gonna activate. We're not gonna let you track this because it's on the move. Once stop moving, you're game. But you know, before that, nah. Once in motion, we wait. For convenience. Oh yeah, totally. Well, I know for Tile, like literally it's designed to be an anti-theft. It's an anti-theft device, pretty much. Or you're super disorganized and you lose things. Like that's legitimately what's designed as. But there's even like Tile built into a couple like business computers, and that's quite literally the design of it is someone probably stole your laptop. Go get it. I think it was it HP or was it Dell that has an integrated one? I think it's HP. So yeah. I don't know. My brother's super excited about these. I don't know why. Legitimately. And he's a tech person. Like I don't understand why. Whatever. Let's see, is there any additional stuff for the 4K TV that we didn't cover in the TLDR? Previous model was 2017. Okay, I wasn't too far off. I said 2015, but still. Let's see. Uses chip imaging. Yep, so I was right on that. 4K HDR. High frame rates. 120 hertz 4K HDR. Yeah, I don't think so necessarily. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Considering HDR requires a fair amount of bandwidth. Apple, oh boy. All right, who's willing to bet that the games baked into the Apple TV 4K are just trash? Like, if they're actually any good, I'll be really surprised. Ooh. Let's see, pushing the arcade gaming subscription. What is on arcade? Does anyone actually know what's on Apple Arcade? Is there anything good? I know there was a couple of things like a year ago that were decent, but yeah, because I think there was a Shantae game. There was a Shantae game on there. Was there something made by Yacht Club on there, like a Shovel Knight offshoot thingy? I don't remember. It was not a real hologram projector from Apple. No, you won't have that. No way. It'll be a minute at least. Also, how's it going, Raxa? Complains about the remote. What? It's not like the touchpad remote from Apple. Wow. Oh my gosh. 32 gigabytes for $180. 200 for the 64 gig one. Oh dear. So their main thing, they're like, guys, we solved the remote problem. It's like, it wasn't a problem. It's not the issue. Yo, Fartbag, what up, my dude? If it doesn't include a VTuber and waifu, I don't want it. I mean, you could probably find VTubers and waifus through the 4K, Apple TV 4K, though. I'm just saying, maybe. It's good. Ah. There we go. there's like a little bit where like the plastic curls and the wheel got stuck underneath it. Like, ah, god dang it, why? Natively. Okay. Well, I mean, you could download, like, if you find one, you can upload it to the Apple TV 4K, maybe for Apple Senpai to enjoy. I don't know. Maybe the 4K waifu app. Exactly. I mean, if you want the 4K waifu app, you could always, you know, go to YouTube, go to Z Reviews, and then just, like, look on his side monitor. He has a waifu up there. Easy. Also, how you doing, Fartbag? It's been a hot minute. But the real question is, what toppings would Apple put on a pizza? That's the real question. Is Apple the pineapple of pizzas in the tech industry? Anyways, let's get back to the iPad Pro. God dang. This is going to be a weird YouTube video where it's going to be like, there's a little bit of just us talking about freaking maple syrup. People are going to be like, going to watch the video and be like, what the frick is this dude on about? What the hell? Anyways, iPad Pro. Let's see. So the iPad Pro got the M1 chip, a new display, the mini LED screen. It's nearly 13 inches. It probably won't survive jury rig everything's bend test, more than likely. It has some of the XDR technology in it. Really? Oh, it's 120 hertz. Let's go. P3 wide color gamut. Yeah. 1000. Holy shiz. 1000 nit full screen, 1600 nit peak brightness. Dang. That's nuts. Okay, that's impressive. That's bright. That's really bright. Like, sear your eyeballs. It's just now I got the freaking part of the video from Indiana Jones in the movie where he ends up opening up the Ark of the Covenant and just melts his eyeballs and he just starts melting. That's what I think of. Was like, you grab your iPad, you're half asleep, and you turn it on, and just melts your face. That's what 1600 nit peak brightness is. Oh gosh. Okay, so what is it at? Oh, there's a 2 terabyte configuration. Dang. Oh, there's an update to the storage too. All right, so they added a lot. There's Thunderbolt compatibility. Let's go. Millimeter wave 5G. So okay. 12 megapixel front camera. All right. Nice. Okay, so the iPad got a fair amount of love, actually, legitimately. I am, honestly, the price isn't all that bad either for what it's offering. Interesting. Huh. Ball, my eyes! Well, he ran into a cue ball. Is that what happened? Oh, gosh. I'm going to skip that one. From Apple, you can't scoff at. Yeah, that's true. They do have some of the best ones. And this actually very handily beats... this very handily beats the Samsung... the Samsung tablets that they have. Oh, where is it? Freaking, of course. There it is, Samsung. Because the only company that has actually been able to finally stand up in that market is Samsung. And they did have something that was beating out the iPad Pro until now, I think at least. But downside is it has less storage. Now it's also smaller too, just slightly. But processing wise, it was winning. But this, yeah, it has an OLED, it has a better screen. Yeah. Kind of dime a dozen, yeah. A lot of them are pretty much garbage for the most part. I think Samsung's the only one to actually have decent ones at the moment. And legitimately, I was looking at an S7 Plus, possibly, or another one potentially. But this is impressive. This handily destroys this. It's a 2 terabyte storage option. You have really, really accurate display. It's larger, faster. Yeah, I'm down. I like this. All right, last one. Here we go. The iMacs. Oh yeah, and the port's Thunderbolt now. That's true. Freaking finally. Wait a minute. How is it Thunderbolt? Hold up, back up. Hold the frick up. How is it Thunderbolt? Because none of the other M1 chip equipped Apple devices have Thunderbolt. So how is this M1 chip different where it has Thunderbolt? I don't think so. You just couldn't use the external graphics? Was that the case? Please hold. I'm double checking. Because I just mentally assumed that their Thunderbolt was not working, period. Oh, it does have Thunderbolt. Okay, I lied. Yeah. So, yeah. So, just external display, or not external displays. Sorry. That was really echoey. You're right. External GPUs didn't work. Okay, so the new iMacs, we have a lot of stuff starting at $1,300. Dang, that's rough. What the heck? You get Ethernet. I love how that's what the, how is that out? Like, gosh, I hate Apple sometimes, I swear. Anyways, the new M1 designs new iMacs to run some same apps as iPhone. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's useful. And it runs an external brick. Okay. That's okay. So for starters, this is kind of cool, where it's now just freaking tiny. It's super thin, which is awesome, but I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the lack of a power cord or lack of a built-in power supply. From time to time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd hit up Steiny, see if he knows. Is that a headphone jack I just realized? Did they actually manage to keep a headphone jack? All right, so let's see. So they managed to drop the size. So they have multiple sizes. Or no, they only have one size, I guess. I guess they only have the 24-inch. All right, well, start from the top. So we have the M1 change. It's super thin, 4.5K. Sure, that's a weird option. 24-inch display. True tone is that, whatever. Sure, whatever. The 1080p camera, so they updated the camera. Okay, sure, I guess. Oh, I hate this. I hate this statement right here. The new this is nothing against Ars Technica because they're probably directly quoting. Because actually, there's no probably. They are directly quoting Apple. The new iMac includes a 6-speaker system, which Apple confidently declares as the best sound system ever in a Mac. This system supports spatial audio for both games and movies. Why? I don't get it. Yeah, headphone jack, right? Pretty much. James on an iMac, right? Friggin' they're really hyping up that Apple Arcade. That's where we pull up the Intel commercial where it's the old I'm a Mac guy, and where he ends up asking the other person is like, so where's the iMac gamer? Have you seen those, Mopey? If you haven't watched those, I personally think they're funny. a lot of the people think Intel is desperate, which they are desperate, but I still think it's funny. Console quality? What console? They didn't specify which console. So are they saying like N64? Are they talking PS5? There's a huge scale here. We're talking the Vita. God dang. All right, M1 MacBooks, Mac Mini, wake near instant sleep. Okay, a lot of stuff is theoretically faster. Final Cut Pro is faster. Final Cut Pro can now simultaneously edit up to 5 4K video streams without dropping a frame. I don't believe that for a second, but sure. Let's see. M1 processor allow iPhone apps and games. Oh, I guess you could run iPhone games. That's true. I guess less memes. You could play, the mobile version of Raid Shadow Legends on your phone and then transfer it to your desktop, I guess, if you're desperate. I don't know why, but whatever. How do you do, fellow gamers? All right, let's see what else do they have. 4 USB-C ports, 2 of which are Thunderbolt. Okay, so they actually have a decent amount of ports. A new magnetically coupled power cord. There we go. Alrighty. With an Ethernet adapter built into the power brick. This I think is stupid. Just put an Ethernet jack on the back. Don't make it an advertising like upgrade to the new iMac so you'll get Ethernet. Woo! Like fancy technology that what is this cable that we have no idea what to do with? Like it's just add it. Legitimately, just add it. You don't need to do some fancy like power line BS with your iMac. That's stupid. That is what it is. Comes in 4 colors, starts at $1,300. And second model comes in 7 colors at $1,500. Jeez. I'm not a fan of these specs. I'm gonna be honest. Both of them come with a 256 gig SSD. One of them comes with Ethernet. The other one doesn't. So stupid. Yeah, their memory doesn't change. The GPU core count changes, but that's not a huge difference, honestly. To warrant a $200 difference, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this gets 2 extra. So the smaller one gets only 2 Thunderbolt ports, and then the other one gets 2 Thunderbolt ports and 2 USB 3.0 ports. So for an extra $200, you get an extra GPU core, you get 2 USBs, and you get Ethernet. Congrats, you get access to the internet. Have fun. What the frick? But it comes in fancy colors. What the frick is this? Barring its aesthetic, you're going to have a bunch of stuff plugged in. It's on the back. They have a cable management bar. Like, just have it go through that like everything else. You bundle your cables. I don't know. What about the design? It's thin. It's boring. It looks like a giant iPad. It looks kind of dumb. I hate the fact that it's tiny. I think 4.5K on a 24-inch screen is kind of pointless, personally. If they're running a 4.5K at 27 inches, though, I think that's solid. Yeah, it looks like they did a collaboration with Crayola. That's what it looks like. It looks like a Crayola box. We have metallic green, gold, coral, metallic red, mauve, metallic blue, and silver. So, all right. So things that I am actually happy that they upgraded. So this isn't all negative because, yeah, I'm glad they upgraded the camera. That was overdue for an upgrade. So I'm glad they upgraded that. It's running the M1 chip, which is really powerful. Don't get me wrong. I think that's solid. The speaker system is absolute BS. Like, anyone who actually cares about audio is not going to be running it off of their Mac, where it's like, it gives you the best sound in a Mac. Yeah, whatever. I was trying to find positive things. God dang it. Immediately got 2 in and then just nope. So yeah, glad they added the M1 because it's really powerful. Glad they updated the camera. Oh, this is cool. All right, I'll give them this one too. There's they're doing bio authentication on it. That I actually find pretty sick on the keyboard. That I like. Those are probably my 3 favorite things about the upgrade. The rest of it is I like the fact it's thin. Maybe? I don't know, dude. There's not a whole lot to like for that much. 8 gigs of RAM. Like it's Apple, so they're more efficient with their memory leaks. So, but still, creative programs. It's going to chew through them at the speed of light, especially for $1,300. $1,500 for the other one. Yeah, you can do stuff with your phone, I guess. Wait, is that the bezel? Hold up, back the frick up. Why is the bezel so freaking thick? Sorry, I know I was like, I'm going to be all nice and all, but is that the bezel? Dude, that bezel is hella thick. The only really interesting here is the M1, pretty much. The M1 is the main upgrade, which is, as I said, it's a fantastic chip. It is incredibly powerful. It's awesome. But the rest of this design is weird. But yeah, this bezel is thick. And not the good kind of thick. Like, I give this not good. Not good design out of 10. I kind of assume everyone else is kind of in agreement. I'm not just being like my typical self with Apple, where it's like, this is garbage because it's Apple. I'm not the only one, right? This is like, seems weird. I'll skip this song. Except for the chin. Yeah, but I think, all right, I'll give the chin a pass because I'm pretty sure A, that's where either A, cooling is, or B, the audio. That's really it. But yeah, I agree. The asymmetrical shenanigans of it is kind of I concur. Because relatively speaking, let's be honest, most people won't care about a thick monitor. Like, honestly, no one cares thickness this way, aside from like CRT. It's like if it's iPad thin or if it's like laptop thick, like legitimately for a monitor, like no one cares. I think if they were to knock it out of the park, what they would have had to have done is probably thicken it slightly, make it so it's not asymmetrical, as you guys are saying. Shrink the bezels a fair, like assuming that like thick bezel goes all the way around, ignoring the chin, say that goes all the way around. Shrink the bezel to like maybe half that size, make it a 27-inch, 16 gigs of RAM, half terabyte of storage. That's me. And freaking add the bloody Ethernet to the thing. Those are the basic upgrades I feel like they could have done to actually like make it good. Integrate the Ethernet into the bloody thing, not have power line, make it 16 gigs of RAM or maybe 32, like for the better version, whatever. Half terabyte of storage for the better one. Make it a little bit thicker, fix the display, sizing, whatever. Shrink the bezels. I think it's as Cole said, like they just want everything super sleek and thin and whatever. It's like the M1 does not take a whole hell of a lot to cool it, legitimately. That thing does not throttle. They really didn't need to they didn't need to go that overkill, I don't think. So I think those are the main ones from the Apple event. Is there anything, does anyone know if there's anything else from the Apple event that I missed? I feel other than the credit card thing, which, all right, let's see what they added. Okay, the iPhone 12 got a new color. Cool, whatever. Apple Card. Oh yeah, so the Apple Card now shares credit history with other people to get their credit score improved, unlike other cards where the primary card holder gets it. And there's family support now. Yeah, that's kind of all right. So those are kind of the main things. There you go. There's the Apple event. I am impressed with the iPad and woefully unimpressed with everything else. That's pretty much it.